Government infrastructure and maintenance expenditures. A government, whether at the local, state, or national level, must allocate funds to ensure the smooth functioning of public services and infrastructure. These recurring expenses cover transportation, waste management, public utilities, safety, education, and more. The following report outlines the essential costs associated with maintaining a city and its infrastructure. Transportation and road maintenance. One of the fundamental responsibilities of a government is to maintain roads, bridges, and public transportation systems. This includes providing electricity for traffic lights and streetlights, replacing light bulbs for traffic signals and streetlights, repairing roads, potholes, and repainting road lines, maintaining bridges, tunnels, and sidewalks, servicing public transportation systems, including buses, trains, and tramways, removing snow and de-icing roads in winter regions, installing and maintaining traffic signs and signals. Waste management and sanitation. Cities must ensure proper waste disposal and sanitation to maintain public health and cleanliness. This includes collecting and disposing of garbage, managing recycling programs, cleaning streets and public spaces, maintaining stormwater drainage systems, operating sewage treatment plants, removing graffiti from public property. Utilities and public services. Public buildings and spaces require electricity, water, and other utilities. The government must cover water supply for government offices, parks, and public fountains, electricity for public buildings, including schools and hospitals, heating and cooling for government facilities, general maintenance of government offices and service centers. Parks and public spaces, green spaces, and recreational areas require upkeep for community enjoyment. Key responsibilities include landscaping and lawn maintenance, tree trimming and replanting programs, repairing park equipment such as benches and playgrounds, maintaining public restrooms, servicing recreational facilities, including pools, gyms, and sports fields. Public safety and emergency services. Ensuring public safety requires constant investment in emergency services and law enforcement. Expenses include funding fire departments, including fire trucks, stations, and hydrant maintenance, supporting police departments with vehicles, stations, and surveillance cameras, maintaining emergency medical services, such as ambulances and 911 dispatch centers, investing in disaster preparedness infrastructure, including flood barriers and earthquake-proofing measures. Education and public institutions. Governments must maintain schools and educational institutions to provide quality education. Costs include repairing and maintaining public schools and universities, funding libraries, including books, computers, and public Wi-Fi, maintaining museums and cultural institutions, upkeeping government office buildings and service centers. Communication and digital infrastructure. In the digital era, governments must invest in technology to ensure efficient services. This includes maintaining city websites and online government services, providing public Wi-Fi in parks, libraries, and government buildings, implementing cybersecurity measures to protect government data, operating communication systems for emergency alerts and public announcements. Public housing and social services. Supporting vulnerable populations requires continued investment in housing and social programs. Key expenses include maintaining public housing facilities, funding homeless shelters and rehabilitation programs, upkeeping senior citizen centers and community care facilities. Environmental and energy services, sustainability initiatives, and environmental protection efforts require funding. This includes monitoring air quality and controlling pollution levels, investing in renewable energy sources such as solar panels on government buildings, supporting wildlife conservation and environmental programs. Conclusion: these expenditures represent the core financial responsibilities of a government to maintain infrastructure, provide essential services, and ensure public well-being. In addition to these ongoing costs, governments also allocate budgets for expansion projects, technological advancements, and emergency response initiatives. Proper management of these expenses is critical for a well-functioning and sustainable city.